Welcome to Otherside ENB. With this little video I'd like to show you the main feature of this ENB set. It's the so-called Otherside. This ENB set allows you to switch between basically two different ENB settings. And one of them is this side, so to say. That's the picture you see here now. It's a colorful, vivid ENB, very clear, very crisp, as you can see in the screens I provided. Yeah, very lots of detail, lots of effect, everything on in the ENB, so quite high end. Will take a bit of performance, but yeah, it should run fine on most modern systems. So, and then there's this other side mode, and it's there for different reasons. The main reason I make use of it for is to see in the dark. Of course, this ENB has no ambient light in darkness, so there's utter black. As you can see here, when I look around, you have no idea what's there. And yeah, so when we switch to the other side, which we can do with just the press of a button, yeah, we get some kind of rather creepy night vision. So let's try. I focus on this puddle here. Yeah, welcome to the other side. Now you got the world shaded in reds with lots of detail, height information, so everything looks very yeah, very plastic, very lots of depth, I would say. Yeah. And then where the light meets the darkness, you can see there's frictions and some fractal-like effects, and yeah, everything glows. You can see this here at the borders where the water comes down. And there in the mist, you can see the little particles up in the right corner of the screen, and the mist dancing where the low light conditions set in. Yeah, I can very nicely see the dragon symbol off there in the darkness. Yeah, so the world becomes the shades of reds where there's darkness and low light, and turns to black and white for the sections in light. You can also see a bit on the columns flanking the dragon symbol on the right and left side that the engravings there are colored in red. So natural reds survive this black and white shift and are enhanced even. So you've got a black, white and red world you are playing in on the other side. You can see this if you go here, for example, in the light, character becomes visible, but you can see the ruby on the back of my backpack is still red. By myself, when I'm entering the light, I am yeah, black and white. Parts of my character that are still in shade retain this look. So there's a half-half look right here now. And this vanishes more the further I step into the light. Yeah, you can also see these little red dots here on the backpack and on the shoulder armor. They are, yeah, I'd like to imagine it's blood that's sprayed all over the place, and you will find this on faces and on food and on all different kinds of, yeah, on the rock here you can see it, for example. So you can find it in all different kinds of situations, and it makes a very scary and spooky look. You can disable that and only have the low light vision. I'll provide a set which has not the blood but only the illumination if you don't like that effect. I like it. Yeah, we can effortlessly switch back to the normal side, to this side, with a mouse click. Here we are again. And yeah, now everything is fully lit. Hopefully nicely lit for your tastes. Spent most effort on this side and not the other side. Yeah, because it's much more difficult to balance the colors. Yeah, but it's very swift, you can see. I can switch all the time. And this feature allows yeah, to have really deep darks in your game and still have it fully playable, and hopefully still being very atmospheric while you do so. Yeah, obviously this is a very good fit for a vampire character if you would like to play one, cause it's obviously like blood here, yeah, surrounded in, or something, I don't know, diabolic or fiendish. You can also see how the red pulses here in the light, cause it's dependent on the dynamic light sources around it, and if these light sources flicker, it flickers too. The particle effects move it, so there's always movement in the light. And if you want to imagine here, you see little caterpillars or something, like veins, if you want to. Yeah, so some kind of matrix style, cause it's a glowing red. You can see it there on the column that's in the middle of the screen. That is partially broken in two halves. It's a dancing now. Yeah, so it's a very crazy effect, but enjoyed a lot. But it's also very playable, cause if you're in really deep darks, you can see it becomes very uniform. And now you have a very stable low light vision that lets you soak in all the details in the dark. And it only goes as crazy when you enter areas where it meets with the light. Yeah, so that's I think the main defining feature of the ENB set. Perhaps I'll do another video showing you around a bit in the outer world and how this looks. But to understand what this is all about, I think that's the right one here. Yeah, thank you so much for listening and taking the time, and I'd really appreciate if you would comment in the forums a bit, download it of course, and if you like it, give an endorsement. Thank you.